Weird. Okay, new game. Oh. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile, continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning a joyful dance. But I'm a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed.
Gotta please Mama. Mama said go to bed, so we gotta go to bed.
I walk past the kitchen on my way to the room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse below into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Why is that your first thought? I got you saw your father gaming yourself, but why are you so schizo, bro? Anyway, that's so silly. I know I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shouts intensity, their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death, but wait. How can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No. I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Oh. Such pretty eyes. Oh. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside. But there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into this scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. What are you talking about? Bro isn't schizo. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Oh, hi.
Google Gaga.
I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffling every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving.
Google Gaga. Google Gaga, leave me alone. Google Gaga.
After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, burying a single claw with thin and sharp like a blade.
Again?
I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets.
No move.
The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all the pain.
I've promised so many times.
Stay blood. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the bear discernibly crawling underneath my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. Sinews? Sinews? But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching fanatically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridors. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need... I knew if pain lashes over me, everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it! I'll never drink milk ever again! Say it! I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again! I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Why do you not want me to drink milk again? That's really good for my bones. It's that's a dick move. Dick move, demon. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all the fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minute before I sleep was my favorite time of day. I love anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality of the dream would clash. Dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool! But the dreams always slowly, but surely, slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another. One after another. Until nothing was left. Now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Depression! Yo, pills! Yummers. After finishing with my face, usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Damn! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... No, wait. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. 7 pills, woo! That's a lot of pills, yummers. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall just for a little bit more time. Smooth, protruded red capsules looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright, red liquid pours out. Filthy! Filthy! The pill flies straight to the waistband, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that! Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out it. Oh, I get it! This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake! No, no, no! I don't even want to look at it! The pill flies into the waistband as well. Bro, you're wasting you're wasting some good medicine. You could at least sell that to, like, you could at least sell that to somebody. Get some money off of it. The next half an hour goes by in similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides and I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, and let myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't give this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's gonna be my conversation partner? It's me! It's me! Hey. Oh, hi.
Hey, long time no see.
Hasn't even been an hour. dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit. No! Well then, I'm not happy either. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that! You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic that I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you? You can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Damn! Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun when we're together, alright? So you're the only one calling the shots now? Yeah! Well, let's see how long you can last. Well, see? Yeah? Am I really that pathetic? Say something! I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected! Hey, at least I tried! Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. What? Why is that so mean? Why are we so mean to her? I'm in front of the mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling. But then the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. Bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting them in my mind. 2 squared. 2 by 2 squared. A squared squared. A square pyramid. Squared. A pyramidal structure cubed. A pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine. You can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure to be able to change something after all. I was sure to be changing something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah. You ought to know how challenging it was. How funny that it actually was an hour. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes? Somehow, I found it hard to believe. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep flowing up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worse than my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill in the air and catch it with my mouth. Wow, dolphin. What the girl doing? What the girl doing? I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. That's not. I don't like the way you're thinking, man. Don't think like that. That's weird. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can imagine I can't imagine. Oh, okay. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. What? What do you mean? Do you want to talk about it? No. I've had enough of talking. Damn. Angry much? What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Damn, okay, Boomer. Boomer with that blue neck. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Oh, okay. Man. Mean. I'm trying to help you, man. You're being mean to me. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and I start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming. Like cockroaches. Alright, interesting thought. Ew. I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? 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 Bro, fireflies, base. I don't mind either way. Aww. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling on their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sound of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! But the fireflies are so pretty. They're so cute. Don't hate them. They love you. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way! Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else. Me too, girl boss, me too! Oh my gosh, same. So true, so real. Bro, that's me. That is me whenever there's a mosquito. If there was a mosquito, I hear the buzzing mosquito in my ear anytime I'm sleeping. I stay awake until I find that bitch, and I kill his ass. I mean, unalive. Game end.
Oh no, I said it. Oh no, I said a bad word.
But no, I have to. If there is any insect, any creature that is awake and I hear it's buzzing in my ear, I'm going to either A, game end it, or B, like, get outside. Mosquito, always game end. Moth, actually, don't really hear. I don't think I've ever had a moth flap in my ear before, so I can't say anything about that. What am I thinking though? What am I thinking? Yeah, it's about it. That's a mosquito. Or it's like basically remembering something in the middle of the night that I should have done, but it didn't do yet. So then I get up and I do it right then and like right as soon as I think about it. There was a time where I don't remember. There was something I had to check my backpack. I remembered something. I had to check my backpack. I sleep in the nude, so I got up out of bed and I was like checking my backpack, and for some reason my mother like came back upstairs, and she was just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I remembered I like forgot. I thought I forgot something, or I'm checking something in my backpack." You know, just imagine Golem. Imagine Golem just, you know, crouch down in front of a backpack, and then you come up behind him and you see like Golem. Like Golem without his loincloth on, just completely naked. That's me. I glance around the room. There are too many places for creatures as small as fireflies to hide here. They could be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already. But I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please. Tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oh! Why are we thinking about game editing yourself? That's not cool. I roll up my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, will my eyes stop itching? As someone that did that for fun for like 2 years, that actually makes it worse. I actually had people think I was high at school. Apparently, well, I believe. Some teachers apparently, like, ask the lunchmates if I was high at school because my eyes were still, like, red after lunchtime. It's just because I had a bad habit of plucking my eyelashes. I kind of just did it to do it. I did it one day, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I like the texture of my eyelashes, and I just kept doing it. Don't, for the record, don't tear your eyelashes. You need that so it make sure dust doesn't get into your eyes. That's like the point, is like eyelashes are like mini fans to like wipe away, well, not to wipe away dust, that's what your eyelids are for, but they're like to, I guess, scatter dust, or, well, no, wipe it, brush it away. The only reason I plucked on my eyelashes is because when I was in like middle school, when I was in middle school, I had to like put, something happened with my eyelashes, and I believe what it was is I put eye drops in my eyes one day, and then like a couple weeks later, for whatever reason, I just felt compelled to like touch my eyelashes, and then there was like 4 or 5 of them that came out really easily, and they were just white. So my guess is that like the eye drops probably froze onto the eyelashes and then game ended the eyelashes. And thus, though, when I plucked it out, you know, they could actually regrow into what they're supposed to be. Anyway, I basically liked the texture, and I just did it. And then one day when I was like in high school, like when I was 17 to 18, I just remembered that happened, and I did it for a bit, for like 2 years. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. All my eyelashes, one after another. If I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass. And then I need to have a bath. And then, here, drink some milk. No! I stand in the middle of the room. My mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. Things should stay in their places, and that's it.
But why?
Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Who, me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah! My, oh my. I have an idea! Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goals. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun! And what about the things that you use them regularly? And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make even more interesting. This is so childish. And I want to know what's the best part! And you'll be the one doing! Oh no. Oh yes! I start panicking as soon as I get in multiple choice situations. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You cry a lot. You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision, too. Let's begin already! I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Oh, this is so thrilling! My heart gets warmer for the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from underneath my sweater. Wowie! There's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. What? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to show me something spooky. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was ordered, the firefly slowly drifts up circles around my head and then for a bit and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. Hehehe, it tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. How many do we have to find? What, the Sigma? Oh? Hello? Oh, it is a point-and-click adventure game. Well, we can't choose anywhere there. Radio. Can we have some pleasant music, please? Can we have some pleasant music, please? You know what? Yeah, sure, I like the sounds of this. Oh. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, I wonder if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Alright, she did not like that idea. What about this? I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. Ew. I can hear a countless number of small vents marking the inside of an AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be in there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yeah, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do. I don't. Yeah, you know, I should have said the other one, but okay. What about here? It's not easy to get out of here. What? 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 K? I don't know what that means, but K? What are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stare at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing to search or what? Okay, we are. Jeez, bratty. What's so funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that's looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous! The only thing preventing it from flying in is a cage that's locked in and the cable. That's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Let's see. What about this one? I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly. It's almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky mush. Jeez, what is wrong with you, girl? What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel. You are there, but I don't care. Is it me you're laughing at? What? I'd never. After all, you're not my pet. I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore, got it? Got it! Hey, it was on purpose this time. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there. And I'm not interested in anything else. You need to go to school. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. All right, all right. What do you like most there? Well, the rooms are really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me. Let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. Never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school's curriculum. I also realized that was some time ago. The tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember, and it doesn't even matter. Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please! Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explained to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what that little brat has done. Then they pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No. Don't tell me again. Dad brought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. Holy damn. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back, knowing that these moments should never ever be ignored. I turn around, but there's nothing there. What happened next? Everything that happened next. Happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look up at my bag again. Light pouring into the room. Through the window glints on the metal parts, and there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever. I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing and I can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly. As soon as I touch it, then it flies up. There you go, boy! Good job! After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while, then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure! Let's continue searching. Let's see, what have I... we got like a bit of... we got a bit... oh. I can't interact with that one yet, huh? Alright, good to know. I have to interact with a whole bunch of other stuff first. Oh, what's this? That's also a radio. You can't even see it, it's covering it. My cursor's covering it. Alright, well, that's another radio. Let's do the book. This is my sketchbook. Half its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take it to the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one. Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you can perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another. Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic! Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy, is that my fault? I get close to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires. Then the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool from my height. It seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat to look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No! It's okay. Just do it. No way. I know you're lying. Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. Calm down. Calm down! Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings. Nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. You can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look, look, look there! A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy. You made me so scared. The firefly blinks. Flies up in and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It's been some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Woo! Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No one's the only thing that defends me against the thunder clouds that gather underneath my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Bratty? Damn. Okay, fine. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of my favorite items. Close your eyes and then... Hey! Did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to my senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. What? I said searching here is meaningless. Damn. What? Oh, it's that. So bratty. SMH. What about this? What is this? I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows? I'll end up imagining. Oh, okay, fine. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful! Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it reappeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do! You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful! And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. You have returned to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you. That means you are all the same, apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know, I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them, impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Alright. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming just like me. 130 of them like drawing just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split even numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all my friends died the moment I turned off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. It's not abused. No! She talked to character AI! She talked to 317 different character AIs. And she got depression. No! This is exactly why character AI bad. Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's a mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day someone appeared from that point on. My laptop was always on. There are no real people in the web, but he was good at pretending. At that moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look! Huh? Suddenly, a firefly is slowly crawling up the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my paw, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a second after that. Then it starts glowing again as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story, maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a word. With a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Finish searching? Nah, not yet. A third radio? I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2, then I raise them above my head. 3, 4, maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea! Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever. I'll go with that. Count down. 5 minutes. Fine. You have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at his hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes in the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help? I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My God. Finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No? Let's continue searching then. Damn. Rip Bozo. What's this? Right! Insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure dead plants would be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging underneath the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. 300 feet, Zam! Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidge of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. Damn, I thought I could, like, interact with her, but I guess not. From this moment, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no you don't! Then act normal. What? That's not acting normal. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight! My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Oh, it's that easy, huh? Their usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it isn't. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle relentlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around it in a businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey. Let's continue searching. Pills! I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless, I could have died. Hey, you calm down, you've already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Is that... Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm! And when those words leave my lips, one of the little bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it. And along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head a couple times, it finally lands on my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Yippee! Yippee! I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and the other garbage. Boring! There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. So why can't I interact with that? Maybe there's something I missed. Why can't I interact with whatever that is? I want to find out if there's a way. Maybe there's a specific radio. Because I can't see, it doesn't look like there's anything else other than the radios. Nothing I hover over highlights. I don't think anything does it. Alright, fine, finish searching. I give up. You found all the fireflies! Amazing! I guess. I've managed to gather all my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all, a zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony. Breathe in some fresh air. Somehow, those words triggered a panic attack in me. I scampishly step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way somebody cares about you that... Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside my mortal shell, but at that same time, still being me. Okay. Ridiculous.
Thanks
like
for the
milk
stretch,
outside
too.
a bag of milk. And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you are worried about me. I know that already. I also know that your time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow, and never ever. That's a goodbye then? No, I have one more small favor to ask. A really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute. You're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop. I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you! I crawl in my sleeping bag. The lower part of my room is very cold. I need to hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you! I know. It was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and I'm always sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected places, bulging eyes with shriveling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then one day, I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of my room and couldn't move for a while. And silhouettes and letters and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well, I deserved, I guess? I felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow me my wake, peeping at me. And I'm kind of scared of them, and I can't even argue with them. But today, well, I still too scared to tell me? Of course! You're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I started checklily twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh! And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just tell me about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. And you don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Well, she did. Good job. You won't get it. You're not even trying. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it?
Finally!
Oh. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face.
You're late!
Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Treska. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Treska says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird. Constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid! Are we going? Or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Triska pulls out a crowning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way! Our trip to the store went fine. It's not for the fact that Triska was walking way faster than me. And, on the other hand, at times, he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by his sign. We're closing. Oh, we're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah! You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of this brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He showed a cardboard size that says, we're closing in 50 minutes. Let's go! What are we waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure! Hey, wait up! Triska lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question, nor the reply he gets. But my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. Oh, if he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Triska's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. Only when we turn the corner, Triska calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said... What? No, not again. Suddenly, Triska starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong. Though, this is something you just don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who? Me? Triska pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are! I meet Triska at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move! I heard an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Triska. I squeezed through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods. Please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee? What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Triska starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a... Oh man, that word's unheard of nowadays, bro. People are afraid to say the word retard. But, you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting all the stupid fees, then grab up the milk and turn around my heels. We're leaving, Triska. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards a gas station. There, Triska finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. Well, look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know... He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare back confused. Triska, don't do it! Triska, don't do it! It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Triska's eyes. Oh. What? What? Wait, that's it? What? What? That's it? What? What? That's it? What? What? That's it? What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That has to be more. There's 5 achievements. There's 5 more achievements. I died again and felt nothing. Huh? There's 5 more achievements I can get.